Starting off, I guess I didn't film an intro. I'm using the e.l.f. Hydro Grip Primer. I'm putting it around my nose and mouth area and then letting it get sticky. Next, going in with the NYX Bear With Me concealer. I use that on a little flat brush and put it under my eyes, like so. I put quite a bit on my upper lip, on the bottom of my lip, and I also put it on my nose and my eyes. This kind of acts as my foundation because I stopped using foundation recently and only started using powder foundation. So now I'm blending that out with my beauty blender. I do a few layers of concealer now that I don't use foundation. So you'll see after this that I'm going in with a different shade, which is a lighter shade. The one I'm using now is closer to my skin tone. There it is, using the lighter shade and putting that on the nose first so it dries faster. Then under the eyes, and then, you know, all the other areas. Alright, now I'm going in with the REM Beauty. I think this is in light neutral. So I put that in the nose area, then under the eyes, and the same areas I put the other concealer. Now to set, I'm using the Fenty Beauty Lavender Powder, and I mainly put that under my eyes, above my lip, and under my lip. And then I go in with another powder after that. This one's just really bright, so I like to use that under my eyes. Alright, to set my whole face, I'm going in with the KVD, I think, powder foundation in the shade Light. And I just put that all over, on my nose, on my forehead, under my eyes, on top of my eyes. Then I'm also going in with the KVD, the Shade and Light palette, and I'm contouring my nose. I do the bottom first, then I make a little line in the middle on the bottom, and then I do 2 lines up the nose just to make it look super thin. I'm going in with the coolest shade for that. Alright, I also put that on my cheeks just a tiny little bit, and then I go in with that Fenty powder and carve out my nose, and then I wipe it off. Now I'm going in with my eyebrows. This is the NYX eyebrow pencil. I think I'm using this shade Espresso, but I'm needing to get the shade Black because this one, as you can see, is a little bit too light for my eyebrows. I don't know, I'm thinking of shaving my eyebrows off again just because it was so much easier, you know, drawing them on, but I don't know, we'll see how it goes. I'm not really liking the way my eyebrows are turning out now that I'm watching this back. They look a little bit funky. This is why I don't show the process of doing my eyebrows, because I literally do them so bad and I don't like the way they come out. Starting with the eyes, I'm taking this bright red from the James Charles palette. Unfortunately, I've been trying to get through this palette for literally years and I haven't yet, but I'm getting there. If you see me making these faces during this video, it's because I was like kind of having a panic attack because I had so much coffee that day. But I'm just taking that red shade and putting it all over the lid and blending it kind of high up. I'm gonna put a darker shade over it because this one's kind of like too bright for me, but it just acts as like a good blending base. I'm going in with that darker shade and just focusing it on the outer parts of my eye. This is also a darker red from the James Charles palette. It's more of like a brown blood red. I'm actually just putting that all over on top of it. As you can see, it darkened up that base pretty quickly, and that's what we wanted. Now I'm actually taking some black eyeshadow just because I honestly don't think it would look good without black eyeshadow, and I'm just focusing that mainly on the outer parts of the eye and putting it on this little packer brush. I ended up adding more black eyeshadow later just because I liked the way it looked. Now I'm just using a fluffy brush with black eyeshadow to kind of blend it all. I've heard that eye pulling makes people uncomfortable, so I'm really sorry if you had to watch that, but I just, you know, tightlined my eyes. And now I'm using the Anastasia gel liner to create a wing. I kind of just do my wings the same that I've always done them. It's kind of hard to explain to do a wing in my opinion, because all eye shapes are completely different. But I kind of just go over the crease of my eye. I start at the end and I don't take the wing all the way into my eye because I don't like the way it looks. It kind of like shuts off the eye if you take it too far in. But I just take it halfway, and as you can see, I fucked up here and got it on my eyelid, but it doesn't really matter because I'm gonna put huge eyelashes on anyways, so it's fine. Now putting on mascara. I think this is the Milk Kush mascara. I've had it for a really long time. I honestly need a new one. Now I'm adding some black eyeshadow on top of that wing just to kind of set it because this one does crease a little bit. And then I don't even think I showed you guys, but I am wiping all that powder that I put under my eyes to catch all the eyeshadow. Highlighting the bottom of my eye. Again, sorry for the eye pulling if it makes you uncomfortable. Now I'm going in with the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow. I'm not sure the name of it off the top of my head, but I'll put it in the description box. And I'm just putting that in the inner corners of my eyes because I do like a little shimmer in the inner corners. Honestly, it's so weird to watch my mannerisms during this video. I just don't even notice all the weird shit I do. But now I am doing the little wing in the inner corner. This is like the worst part of the makeup. I can never get them even. See, I don't know. I feel like they just look so bad. I can never get them to look how I want. So it kind of takes me a while to get that adjusted the way I want to. For this, I'm using the NYX, actually, it's an eyebrow pen, I believe, to make like hair strokes. But I use it in my inner corner because it's what I have at the moment. As you can see, they look pretty different from each other. Now here I am trying to figure out what lip color I want to use. That one was too orange, so now I'm taking the ColourPop lippy pencil in the shade 1000%. I didn't show it because it completely busted everywhere, and I had to use a brush to put it on because it was literally everywhere. It got all over my hands, all over my desk, literally everywhere. But as you can see, this color is kind of like a berry red color. I'm gonna go in with eyeliner a little bit later to deepen it up just because I don't like the shade of this red completely on its own. It's a little bit too berry colored for me. I mean, it could work, but I don't know, it's just a little bit too vibrant. It's kind of pissing me off how I keep looking at the TV. I should have turned it off for this video. But now I'm adding black eyeshadow to the outer parts of my lips just to kind of deepen it up. Honestly, that looks so much better already. I actually really liked the way this lip color turned out. It looked really nice and it actually stayed for a long time. Honestly, I'd recommend using eyeshadow on your lips, well, over lipstick, because sometimes eyeshadow isn't pigmented enough to work on the lips. So I'd recommend putting eyeshadow over your lipstick if you want to keep it like super matte and staying on all day. Also, I know people are going to ask me in the comments what contacts I'm wearing. They are from Unique Soap, but I don't know the name off the top of my head. I will try my best to look on the website and see if I can find these exact ones. But here's the look all finished. I did my hair, got my outfit on. I don't know what I was happy about there, but thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!